So last night, Deanie asked a question how she could. You want to come up here and say something? But she said, I enjoyed speaking at my event, like to find places to find more things.
Okay, so the reason I asked the question was because I did a talk with my company, Executive Events, on Friday, and it's the second presentation that I've done to a group. The first one was here at Hatch, and this second one, I learned a lot of things from presenting, and so I did one for the Women in Defense group of South Hampton Roads, and it went really, really well. That was on Friday. It was about an hour-long talk, and I think it would be good for my business to do more speaking engagements. That gets me in front of a bigger group of people all at once. And so I was asking Zach yesterday what other, because I know that he does speaking sometimes, and so what other groups, clubs, associations, organizations would be good to reach out to request speaking engagements.
Perfect. So the first thing I would say, and this is hard to try and dictate as a new speaker at something, you guys probably are a little afraid to do this, but we talk a lot about dictating terms. Let's say you get a speaking engagement. The first thing you want to do is try to force them to record it. So then you actually have a copy that you can start sending to other people as well. When I do certain speaking engagements, I try and do an hourly rate or a rate to do an engagement plus an HD audio and video copy of the piece. Why? So that I can get it later and later. Now, sometimes I will do the talk for a discount, but if I do that, I try and enforce that they give me the video of it. If you don't have a video of it, it's very hard for you to show other people what you can give to them. Not every organization has one. Other ways around it are for you to bring a camera and shoot it. Maybe do a Periscope now. There's a lot of different ways that you can use Chris's company to stream something for you. There's a lot of different ways that you guys can get in front of people, but you want to have a physical copy of that material. So Deanie was asking, where can I find events to speak at as well? So the first thing I would do is go and find where other meetups are or other gigs are, because people are always looking for content to fill. So the first thing I did was go to meetup.com and what type of an event, so know what your subject is. So maybe find the people that you want to be your target and see where they are on meetup or eventbrite.com. So like
business owners.
So we'll type business owners and just see what happens, right? So we're doing this all on the fly. All right, so within 100 miles of Norfolk is where this is. First thing that I see is that there's a couple of groups. So this one only has 5 people. I wouldn't even look at that. 200, 280, 98. So one of these two would be the next one that I click. And they look like they're about the same thing. Similar, at least. So which one do you want me to click?
Business Development Alliance.
All right, so we're going to click that. Then we want to see how active they are. Okay. So it looks like they've been active in the past, but not recently. Let's not use this one. Is this one okay? Here? Okay. So this is the one I showed you that was ladies only, actually came up. All right. So a decent amount of people in the group. Doesn't necessarily mean that's how many people are going to show up, but it's there. This one meets again. What is that? Tomorrow. What I would do is now I'd find the organizer. So Mark Ian Griffin. I would look through and see if they take speakers, and I would contact this guy and say, I would like to present to your group on X topic. If you have a video to send him that, or send him like 2 or 3 different topics that you could potentially talk about, all educational, to get in front of those people. That's an easy way to get in front of people. People are always looking to have events. or new people for their events. You could do the exact same thing on Eventbrite and just type business and go through the same thing and say, just want to click one. So you can click these guys. Oh, that's us. Wow. So what I would do, what? Little plug Thursday night. What I would do, same thing, see what they take people, contact the organizer, wherever that is on the page, contact the organizer right here, and say, hey, I'd like to present on X, Y, and Z topic, and do that. Then I would go to, I would just Google what you want to do. How do I what? And see what else comes up in your area. So how do I teach business development in Norfolk? See what else happens then. Also, if you can create a YouTube page that will have good descriptions for people to find you, you have an opportunity to have those people find your speaking gigs as well. In that, and I don't do this, but I just thought of it right now. But here's like a description. So what you could do here is have your description of the event, but then also write something like, if you're interested in having Deanie, or in this case, Zach, speak at your event, contact them here. Or here's a couple other examples of topics that they could speak on, and either link them or just kind of broadly say it. That way, when people are searching for people to find, they might stumble across your YouTube video. And then this search didn't work out very well. I said how to teach business development in Norfolk. You could go through here, see if these people do anything. Maybe go and speak to the School of Business. Maybe that's a way for you to do an event there. But that's 3 or 4 different quick ways that you guys could find people that potentially want to hear you speak at, which is really just a couple of simple searches to do that. Questions? Sweet.